Evening, YouTube. Smoking some Molto Dolce today. Okay, so saw some really positive reviews on this. Only thing I heard is that it just, when you open it, boy, it looks so goopy. It just looks like a big goopy sticky mess, but don't be too afraid of it because it's not as bad as it looks. And once you get it lit, you won't have any problem with it. But it tastes amazing. Well, I was hoping they were right because I actually picked up 2 tins of it. Odd thing about this is it comes in 1.5 ounce tins. So I thought, well, I don't want to just have a tiny little bit. I mean, I'm going to jar it up. So I went ahead and got 2 tins, hoping I wouldn't hate it. I don't hate it. Wow. This is an aromatic. Wow. So I just did a full review for the Virginia Cream a bit earlier, and I was talking about how it's a great crossover because it's such a subtle aromatic. You know, you get subtle flavors, but you still have the tobacco, and it's mostly just kind of a sweet undertone to the tobacco, and it's exactly the opposite, but in the best way. So Molto Dolce is interesting because it is incredibly sweet, or rich. That's really the word I need to use. Look at that. It's well behaved too. I mean, it does look goopy. And it is, kind of sticky, and you think, oh no, it's one of those. But I haven't had one problem with it. I did a charring light, did a regular light. It did roll around a bit. It bloomed, so tamped it down a bit, and I did one more light. So I guess I needed an extra charring light, but I did tamp it. Oh, there it is. It finally went out. Well, you know what though? Hold on, cause yeah, I may have let the ember separate a bit. So I don't even know if that was the tobacco's fault so much. Overall, though, it's pretty impressive how well it stays lit. I mean, you can hear it crackling. So you're thinking, oh, it's so wet. It's nice how much it produces too. That's got to be the burley. So let's get into what this is. This is a Sutliff tobacco company. This is the Sutliff private stock series, not just any Sutliff. So you get the nice fancy can, the nice fancy pants can with the fancy pants artwork. It's very fancy. Blended by Carl McAllister. I do believe in giving credit where credit is due. Manufactured by Sutliff. Obviously, it's an aromatic. Contents: black Cavendish, burley, and Virginia. I mean, it's a standard as they come aromatic from the sound of it. Flavoring: caramel, honey, and vanilla. That honey is all over it. I mean, it's all there. It's all there. But the honey is just amazing. It's a ribbon cut, currently available. You can get a smoking pipes, you can get a pipe of cigar, you can get it everywhere. So, let's talk about it. Strength: mild. Flavor: medium. Taste: mild to medium. Interesting for an aromatic. Room note: very pleasant. I believe that. Now, here's the thing: when you smell it, it's just pure candy. You're not gonna smell tobacco. You're gonna smell an aromatic. You know, you're gonna smell the sweetness. However, when you take that first hit, you know, you get that wave of flavor, of course, and it feels like a typical aromatic. But keep going. Keep going. Give it a minute. And you get into this rich, subtle, deep honey note that is just amazing. And you've got this kind of rich burley smoke kind of carrying it. Now, as you smoke it, it becomes more of a subtle, you know, burley, a little bit of Virginia. I get a little bit of the sweetness of Virginia, but the burley seems to be driving the bus, as they say. And the sweetness is really just kind of an overtone. It's in the background. It's you know, it accompanies it. And it's just fantastic. I mean, this is a rich, like a delicacy blend. And I think what makes it special to me is that sweet, you know, flavor, that sweet casing or topping or both, it doesn't overwhelm you at all. It doesn't slam you in the face. Again, kind of like with Virginia cream, it doesn't drive the bus straight over you. You know, it allows the tobacco to breathe, to live, to have its own body, its own flavor, have its own thing, and the sweetness just kind of comes along with it, like an aftertaste almost. But it's so good. That sweetness kind of follows it up from behind is so good. And I'm getting it mostly on the retrohale. When I don't retrohale, it just tastes like kind of a mild burley with that leaves a sweet taste on your tongue. Yeah, this is really good stuff. It's my first impression. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm glad I got 2 tins of it. I'm going to jar it up really soon. And I will keep smoking it. And I will, you know, I might even do a full review if I feel like there's more to say on it. In the meantime, I highly recommend checking out this blend. Especially if you like aromatics. I mean, I don't know if you would like this if you don't like aromatics, because it is sweet. But you might. If you like burley blends, you might like this. Just as a burley blend with a nice sweet after note. Yeah. So, that's my impression. This is a winner. It's a great, great aromatic. Again, just my first impression. But so far, I really like it. I don't know if it's going to end up being a thing I smoke all the time or what. But I say, check it out. If you're into aromatics, I think you'll like it. So that's all I've got for today. I do hope that you also have something delicious to chooch on. And I hope to see you again soon. I do thank you for joining me. So until next time.